So yes, narcissists and toxic people alike know when they are manipulating you. And if you're new here, I have narcissistic personality disorder. So I say this all the time that most narcissistic people know exactly what they are doing. They know the difference between right and wrong. It's just a lot of them don't think the rules apply to them. So we will use gaslighting, lies, and manipulation to circumvent the rules to make them work in our favor, or to convince you, the other person that's dealing with us, that the rules somehow sway in our favor. So that's what gaslighting stems from. Crazy making. It's to make you think you don't know what you actually know. Make you actually question yourself and your own knowledge base, your own vision, your own sight, your own taste, your own smell. I always say that narcissists know exactly what they are doing. It's just most of them don't know why they are doing it. Me personally, I've been in therapy for the last 4 years, so I know exactly why I do what I do, because I've been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. So yes, most of them absolutely know what they are doing. Hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media of over 1 million people now to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of this disorder. This series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They're 60 seconds or less. This is going to be a lot longer than 60 seconds. I can tell you that 100%. So that TikTok you just watched, YouTube short, whatever you want to call them, was about how somebody asked me, it's like, do narcissists know when they are manipulating people? Yes. Yes. Straightforward, simple answer, yes. And that's 100%. Like, you can ask any of the self-aware narcissists that I associate with. You know, you can ask Ben Taylor, you can ask Raw Motivations, you can ask Cluster B Milkshake, you can ask any other self-aware narcissistic person out there. The narcissists know what they are doing to you. They know it. Like, we know what we are doing. It is not a secret. It is not hidden. It's we know what we are doing. We know what's going on. And like, yeah, like sometimes is it hard to stop it? Yeah, it's hard to stop being who we are, yeah. But like, we know, like, narcissistic people know right from wrong. We 100% do. But the manipulation is like, it's subconscious. Like, we do it so much. We've been conditioned to do it so much over X amount of years. Now, however old you are, you can be in 30s, you can be in your 40s, however old you are, 20s, whatever. You can be a teenager, whatever. However old you are, you've been conditioned to live this way for X amount of years. You've been conditioned to lie and hide stuff from people. And the older you get, the better you should get at manipulating people. Yeah, this good. Because somebody, I'm gonna do a video on this here soon, but another one. But somebody hit me up the other day on TikTok. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about, man. There's evidence that narcissists get better as they get older. You need to educate yourself. I was like, boy, people just literally say anything. They're just like, it's just weirdos think they know everything. It's like, okay, cool. You go date you a narcissist and grow old with her. Good luck, Bucko. It's a dude. Good luck, Bucko. I guess or he might be a narcissist and just telling people that he's convinced himself that he's gonna get better when he gets older. Hey, honey, just stick with me. Narcissists get better as we get older. Watch what I tell you. 40 years later, you be angry so you wasted your life being with that person. That's how it goes. But back to the topic at hand, y'all. Yes, we know, y'all, gaslighting is a form of manipulation. It is something that we do. Like, sometimes we gaslight you for fun. Sometimes it's like, sometimes gaslighting is fun. Like, and this is like, Lee, this is the side of you that we didn't know existed. I'm a narcissist. I'm just giving you my perspective, my point of view. Like, gaslighting to some narcissistic people can be fun. Like, it's not even like, sometimes the situation not even that serious. Like little baby gaslighting you about where your keys are, or what you ate last night, or something we did a couple weeks ago. Like, gaslighting something like that is kind of fun. Honestly, it gets narcissistic people get a high off of it. That's why they do it all the time. Like, narcissists chasing highs. Like, what more can we get away with? What more can we convince them of? What more can we do? So yeah, narcissistic people are chasing that high, chasing ways to feel better about ourselves and stuff like that. And like I said, that manipulation is a game to a lot of people. Don't play the game. Manipulation is a game to the narcissist, but it's a one-player game. Do not pick up the controllers and try to manipulate a narcissist. But don't play the narcissist game back at them like that. Because some people, especially if you if you want to stay with them, don't play the game with them, because y'all should be just ultra toxic for no reason. Like, why? I feel like this is a waste of time. You mean? But if you're planning on leaving them, but you have to stay with them for a while, you might can pick up the sticks and play a little game with them. You might can play the game back with them a little bit here and there, but protect yourself, y'all. You have to use discretion, because like, I know a lot of people like narcissists are master manipulators. Some of us are. Some narcissists are master manipulators, but some narcissists are dumb. They just talk a lot. They literally just talk a lot, y'all. This is one way you can stop a narcissist from manipulating you. Stop talking stop letting them talk so much. Cut the conversation short. That's how they, like, if you give them an opportunity to talk about what they've done to you, they're going to spend a conversation that should take 5 minutes. It's going to take 5 hours. You got 5 hours to stay up late at night arguing about something that could have been done a long time ago because you hurt their feelings or you disrespected them. You got 5 hours? No. Don't engage. Sometimes you just don't engage with the manipulation, y'all. You give them 5 hours of talking, they're gonna use the exhaustion technique on you. This word salad, come out with gaslighting, come out with just a bunch of terrible lies and half truths and stuff like that. And spending 5 hours doing it, you're gonna become exhausted. You're probably just gonna accept what they say. You're right. Okay, cool. Let me go to sleep. And they're gonna keep you up at night. So sleep deprivation. Yeah, they know what they're doing, y'all. They know what they're doing. They'll try to keep you up. They'll intentionally manipulate you and try to keep you up at night arguing the night before a big test or something like that. Before you got something to do, if you got something to do the next day, you got to be at work for a huge work meeting and talk about promotion. They're gonna try to make you late for work. They don't want to see you do good, y'all. They don't want to see you do good, especially if you're doing good. It's going to make you better than them. If it's going to make you doing better than them. So take that for what it is, y'all. Unless I get a lot of people who just you end up with these narcissistic people and it hurts and it sucks, but like you gotta continue to fight. You gotta continue to fight for it, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with, I'm just telling you. So yes, narcissists know exactly what they are doing. Like, we know we are manipulated. We know the difference between right and wrong. But sometimes, y'all, look, honestly, you can't control it. You can't control it. It's like a different. It's like sometimes it's like something else is operating you. Sometimes it's just like you become a co-pilot to your own subconscious. Like somebody else is piloting the plane of your subconscious, and you're like literally the co-pilot. Like you can see, like, I'm gonna describe my mind. Like, you can see, you know what you're saying, but you can't stop it. You can't stop it sometimes, y'all. You really can't stop it. Like, I'm just telling, and this is not for you. This is not for me. This is not me trying to make you feel sorry for the narcissists in your life, because just because they can't stop it sometimes does not mean you should forgive them or reconcile with them. That's not me saying that at all. This is me saying that, like, this is me giving you my perspective. Like, sometimes in my mind, I literally could not stop the line or whatever situation I was in. I couldn't stop it. I was a co-pilot in my own subconscious mind, and I was just like, it's not the Jezebel spirit, y'all. I was like, Lee, I got you again, brother. The Jezebel, that's Jesse. Look. Old Jesse took control. She started piloting that plane right there. It's just Jezebel spirit in you. You a co-pilot of Jezebel. Yeah, but it's like, I can see what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I can feel what I'm doing, but I can't stop it. I just can't stop it sometimes. And this is not me trying to get you to feel sorry for that narcissistic person in your life. This is me just speaking that truth into it, just let you know that some narcissists, like, yeah, it's impulse control. That's what a narcissist can't do. Sometimes you can't control those impulses. Sometimes the impulse to manipulate you comes up. Sometimes the impulse to lie, to just unnecessarily lie, comes up. Sometimes the impulse comes up to keep you up all night arguing with you. Sometimes these impulses you can't fight, y'all. That's why, like you see people addicted to substances. You're like, why don't you just stop doing it? Why don't you just stop putting that needle in your arm? It was so easy, right? They're addicted to it. They can't control it sometimes. They can't control it. It's like your brain takes over. They go co-pilots. A lot of them know they're doing wrong. A lot of them are sad as hell, but they can't stop it. You see that? That's how it's not no narcissist. I'm not trying to say narcissist is harder than that. No, not by any means. I'm just saying, but you can't control it. I'm trying to compare and contrast. There's no way saying that narcissism is harder than being addicted to a controlled substance or an uncontrolled substance. Then this is me just saying sometimes, like, you take a co-pilot I'm a co-pilot to the manipulation. I see my mouth talking. I see my brain moving. I see my body moving. I can feel it. I just can't control it. I just can't control it. And I've talked to other narcissistic people, and they experience that same or very, very similar phenomenon to what I'm describing right now. You can't control it. It's just like part of who you are. It's part of who we are. It's like the ego taking over. So something happens. It's me. It's me. I can't deny it's me. You can't deny it's you because I'm a co-pilot. I mean, I can take control of the plane here and there, but sometimes you can't stop it. The pilot makes the rules, right? The co-pilot only takes over when the pilot is just tired or whatever, incapacitated. So that's what therapy helps incapacitate that pilot right there that takes over sometimes. So I can co-pilot, I can pilot my own stuff sometimes without that. What Dexter called it the dark passenger. There's a Dexter. If you ever watched Dexter on Showtime back in the day on Netflix, yeah, the dark passenger. That's who's driving the plane. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Let me cut this thing short. I got a one-on-one here in a second. I be filming these between one-on-ones sometimes. But I'm truly appreciative of y'all. Narcissists, yes, narcissists know what they are doing. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Mental Illness is out. Peace.